Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Thanks to French Quarters Guest Apartments for being our New York City hotel. Let them be your headquarters in New York City. Go to FrenchQuartersNY.com to book your next day. FrenchQuartersNY.com to book your next day. Real funny comic Josh Accardo's with us. Will be at Gotham next couple days. Stand Up New York. Now, do you follow this hoops? Do you like the NCAA tournament, Josh?
My brackets just got blown up.
You fill one out. Everyone's got to be blown out by now because there's been way too many upsets. And, it's hard.
I can't believe Texas made it. I mean, were they up by 15 at the half?
Well, they won by
something?
2. Texas.
I know they won
beat
by
Arizona
2.
State, but you see the ending was crazy.
No, I was
layup at literally the last millisecond layup.
Yeah, offensive board and then.
But the bigger one was what was the one with the biggest one we saw tonight?
Dayton beat Ohio State.
Yeah, Dayton ruined everybody's bracket.
Right, but there was one just tonight. Earlier, that we couldn't believe. Oklahoma lost, right?
Oh, North Dakota State beat Oklahoma.
North Dakota State beat Oklahoma.
And that's the other 5-12. You've got
bet
two
on this?
5-12s.
I used to. I can't.
You're not allowed to bet anymore, right?
I'm like, it's my sex. That's a good trade-off.
Yeah.
I'd rather be you. Not yet, but gambling was a big...
It's a dry life now. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Right. Funsies. The last half of this existence is going to be good. Half, like that's going to happen.
Aren't you getting married soon?
Yeah. No, not soon. There's no date, but I am engaged. I'm engaged. Yeah. Put it this way: the to-do list got a lot less exciting every weekend. The to-do list was like, well, what happened?
I was thinking about you recently because I was Matt Reese opened for you at Caroline's, and it was a time during your life where you had those dudes kind of security for you.
Yes.
And I remember you. Caroline's bathroom in the green room, it doesn't open all the way.
Right.
And you were like, I could tell you were in a bad place. We didn't know what it was, but you're definitely, when you went in the bathroom and it locked on you where you couldn't get out and you barreled through it. And who was the guy who used to be your lackey?
Helicopter. Well, not lackey, but one of my security guys
from the Stern Show.
Oh, Teddy.
Teddy was there, and you looked at Teddy like it was his fault. And then you went on stage, and I remember the helicopter guy who looked like a dude who would cut your throat.
Helicopter Mike was a good bodyguard.
He was a great guy too.
Yeah.
He was guarding people from coming in to see you. And then when you went on stage, some guy kept yelling, and you looked at him, and you're like, "Sir, if you don't be quiet, I'm gonna punch you in the face." It was epic, Artie Lange.
Finally got to the point where hecklers were like, "Listen, it's on. It's on if this continues."
Do you?
No,
are you like that
Teddy
now?
went through a lot of crap.
Are you like that now? Now that
No,
you're clean?
I actually just did Caroline's recently, and I'm a lot more pleasant. Wow, but not in a bad way. I think my comedy still is edgy and nutty, but yeah, I had gotten to the point with people who would yell stuff out. I so just. Because of the drug addiction, the physical addiction of dope, I so wanted to get off stage. Like, if anything got in the way of my routine that was going to get me off stage, I was really violent. Yeah. I got into a fist fight in Chicago with a guy. Well, in Vernon Hills, Illinois, at Zany's.
Famous Artie Lange, you had a fist fight with the guy Zany's?
Yeah, I was well known at the time. Yeah, this is 02-ish. The guy wouldn't shut up, and I just left the stage. And I was like, "Come on!" And we started rolling around on the bouncers. The bouncers didn't break it up for a while, and the guy cut me with a ring that he had on. And I said to the bouncers, "Why didn't you stop this?" Because we thought it was part of your act. I said, "What? Don't you think I would have let you in on that? Wouldn't I have told you? Look, this guy's a plant. They let it go for 5 minutes. Guy's 300 pounds. He hits me with a pinky ring. Then he leaves. They eject him. I finish the last 25 minutes bleeding.
You're a man.
Got to get a check, man.
A good look.
World of stand-up. Oh, my God. What an existence.
Only a comic.
My books have just tipped the iceberg with the crap you reminded me of. Let's take a break. Let's calm down. Thank you, Josh. Josh Accardo back after this. Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Manhattan is about to beat Louisville, maybe.
It's tied up 60-60, 153 left.
Yeah. Josh Accardo's here. Josh, real funny comic. Josh I forgot how much I hanged with Josh.
Oh, 10 years worth.
Joe Matarese, my opener, and great comic. Guy I worked with on the road for a while. Him and Josh were tight. And Josh is reminding me.
He'll be on tomorrow.
Oh, Joe's coming out tomorrow. Yeah. Josh reminded me of times that we had, again, but, being a comic, remember this time you're a heckler, you're rolling around the floor, you're drunk. But I don't know if it's just something about our psyche. To me, I'd be way more depressed with my life if the stories were I was an accountant and someone would say, remember that time when we got kind of drunk at the Knights of Columbus in our hometown and nothing happened.
VFW.
Nothing.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Went home to our mediocre-looking wives and we argued about the phone bill, and then fell asleep.
Those are some of my favorite memories in comedy. I'm not even involved. Like, I didn't know you that well. I was just there because of Joe.
Well,
and just remembering all that stuff that would happen with you. I mean, I think I drank a flask with Nick DiPaolo one night at Town Hall.
Right.
Like, those are some great memories for me. I'm not even working, but it was just watching.
I'm saying what we do for a living is you do it just because you don't want to do. Like I said, when I was working at the port in Newark, I made 60 grand one year. And I didn't go to college. I said, if I could somehow make 60 G's doing some form of comedy, then I win in life. Because it's something I mean, you, John, you won tenfold. You played football for a living for 7 years. I mean, that is like, you realize that's what comics are trying to do. Because I'm a frustrated athlete. I would, but I wanted to be a comedian. And when you're able to make a living at what you love, forget it.
No, so you can't beat that.
It's the best.
Well, you can sustain that.
If you can sustain it too, that's a big deal. So what do you got after the city? Are you going? What do you got coming up, Josh?
I'm headlining City Steam in a few months in Hartford, Connecticut. But
Cool.
Basically just kind of sit in the city. And,
Online. How we find you on Twitter? You do all that?
Yeah, at Josh Accardo, and then you can find all my dates at joshaccardo.com.
joshaccardo.com. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks for having me, man.
Always great on the show.
Great
Come
to
back.
see you.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.